they made big pitches when they had to. Danny had a hard time in a few innings doubling up strikes, and we've been charting that on when you throw a strike, can you repeat a strike? And the batting average against us when we're doing that is something like 130 on the year. So that's still his nemesis. But he did it at times, did it at key times today when he had to. He took a lot of pressure off the defense, getting that little backdoor breaking ball going. I don't know how many we struck out tonight, but
13.
13, and we can't live on that alone. But it opens up a lot of doors for you as far as being able to go deeper in the game. You don't have to make as many plays. Now they don't get any momentum with plays you don't make, but they pitch well. And I told the team we're not banging it all over the yard, but it's when you hit. And we execute 3 short game bunts tonight. And I told them most games, if you execute 3 bunts, you're going to score in 2 of those. You're going to score at least in 2 of those. We end up scoring in all 3 of them. All 3 bunts led to us scoring runs. So execution of the short game made a difference in a close game.
With the game in the balance, they get 2 on. No hesitation by you to come out and make the move for Blake Bennett. And Blake Bennett was terrific.
He was very good. And he was more under control today than I thought than he has been in a while. And maybe he's a little tired. He threw an inning Sunday at Cincinnati. Maybe that was good for him so that he wasn't so keyed up and didn't feel real strong. He knew he had to locate his stuff. But it's good to have a plethora of guys in the pen that we feel like we have confidence in. We still have confidence in Hunter Smith and Alex Smith and Dakota. They're all going to be big factors down the stretch, but that was good for Blake.
Rock, you mentioned the sacrifices, moving the runners up. As we've talked many times this season, it's going to be manufacturing runs. The Earl Weaver 3-run homer, it's just not part of the DNA of this team for the most part. Tonight was a perfect example of how you manufacture runs to come away with a victory.
Absolutely. Jason Santana did a good job moving a guy and created and ended up being a double play that we scored a run on. But the bunt set that up. So, we have to manufacture, we have to execute, and we got that done. Kyle O'Keefe and I brought him off the bench on a night that he's not ready to swing yet, but he's our best sack bunter in that moment, and executed a sack bunt and ran a hard 90 and forced a little bit of pressure on the defense. And then Colton Neal on a 3-2 count bunt. 3-2 count against their best reliever is not an easy situation. But I wanted to stay out of the double play there, and it worked out for us.
Winning streaks have been hard to come by. Just 2 2-game winning streaks. Tomorrow night you have the chance playing the same Arkansas State team in Jonesboro. Talk about that opportunity. Also, is it going to be Connor Alexander? Who are you going to go with tomorrow?
Connor's going to get the ball tomorrow night, and I think he'll unfold a good game plan. He got, that's the benefit of kind of getting to see Blake pitch because they're somewhat similar.
Right.
So he got to see Blake go through the lineup a time and a half. That'll be a fact. Now, I told the team, 7 of our 9 coming up here are at FedEx Park. The 2 true road games being Arkansas State and then Murray State. We've been on the road an awful lot, and that's one of the things that's kind of beat this team down. Now we load back up and go on the road. It's basically a 3-game series, and now we're down to 1 game to play in the series. That's the way we're approaching it.
Final thing for you, and we just talked to Blake about it. Despite the problems, the 1-8 start in the conference, again, the guys have a little giddy up in their step. There's a smile on their face. Nobody's walking around with their heads down. How does that happen?
Well, we continue to talk about next play, next pitch, next opportunity, and then, we're at the point where it's short-term memory. You erase what's happened behind us, keep moving forward, keep looking forward. We still have a lot of conference game opportunities, and we've been on the road 2 of the 3 conference weekends now.
Right.
So we've got the advantage of having home field advantage the rest of the conference slate. So taking advantage of that, and I said the importance of, even though we're not playing conference weekends at home, it's important to get to the habit of protecting home turf.
Right.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
job, Rock.
Head Coach Darren Schoenrock, and that'll wrap things up from